Hello dear students, welcome to our online class. I hope you are as ready as I am to start learning and have fun. We're in this together, so let's respect and support each other. For today's lesson, we are going to talk about an introduction to the Philippine popular culture. And today's objectives are the following. First is to define the concepts of culture, popular and popular culture. Second is to identify the different categories of popular culture. And finally, to discuss the relationship between media and popular culture. Filipino folk culture and high culture are vastly distinct from popular culture. Folk culture, in a nutshell, is a way of life in a certain place at a specific time that depicts the customs of a specific people and how they live with nature. It has a traditional and regional flavor to it. High culture, on the other hand, refers to a large body of cultural abilities as well as the great works that reflect and symbolize them. High culture is defined as culture that is seen as having the greatest value, importance, and significance to humanity by authoritative institutions. This includes fine arts, architecture, music, performing arts, film, and literature. In the Philippines, an example of high culture is attending a classical music or Renaissance art. Pop culture stands out as exceptional in the history of human culture since it is unrelated to any folk or aesthetic tradition. In fact, it frequently ignores, rejects, or adopts traditions in its own unique way. Popular culture has always been appealing for this reason, as it evolves in response to new trends and requirements, and it is continually revised to reflect popular opinion and tastes. Anyone at any time has the ability to generate it. Now, before we go to a thorough discussion of popular culture, let us first identify whether the following pictures are folk, high, or popular culture. I want you to justify your answer. Now, let's begin. Is this folk, high, or popular culture? How about this one? And this one? This one? And this one? Now, what do you think of this? And this one? And this one? And we have this one? And finally, this one. Alright, I hope you did a good job in that activity. Now let us define culture. According to the NASI, culture is a system of symbolic and expressive structures that a particular group of people developed and utilized to enhance solidarity, understanding, and transmission of knowledge. Anthropologists would define culture as a means of organizing and stabilizing communal life and everyday activities through specific beliefs, rituals, rites, performances, art forms, symbols, language, clothing, food, music, dance, and other human expressive, intellectual, and communicative pursuits and faculties that are associated with a group of people at a particular period of time. Filipinos continue to practice the culture of helping one another today. More commonly known as bayanihan, Filipinos help one another without expecting anything in return, and making it much easier for them to complete their tasks and responsibilities. This is sometimes referred as to community spirit. Now, when we say popular, it is regarded with favor, approval, or affection by people in general. In other words, it is intended or suited for the general masses of people. Now let us define popular culture. So popular culture is now defined as the set of habits, beliefs, and objects that express a social system's most commonly held meanings is known as popular culture. So it encompasses, among other things, media, items, amusement and leisure, fashion and trends, and linguistic conventions. Okay, so it is also sometimes called as the mass culture. According to Lombera, popular culture in the Philippines was developed and employed by the Spaniards to win the hearts of the local Filipinos or Indios through plays and literature. Examining significant developments in Philippine literature can reveal the colonial origins of popular culture in the Philippines. Amusing spectacles and popular songs are everywhere these days, and they, along with various types of television shows, movies, YouTube sites, changing lifestyle trends, fads, and celebrities, make up what is commonly referred to as popular culture. A culture that is everywhere in modern urbanized societies and is sustained by electronic media and digital platforms. What caused that to happen? What exactly is it? And why do we despise to despise it? And despise to despise it? Now, okay, there you go. Okay, so look at these pictures and video. Are you familiar with it? If you are, then you are very much aware of the popular cultures that we have nowadays. Okay, so we can now see the levels of popular culture as categorized into high, middle, and low. Okay, so for the high level of pop culture, we have here the examples: Time Magazine, Chanel Perfumes, Frontline, Psychology Today Magazine, and the like. Okay, for the middle levels of pop culture, we also have the daily newspapers, best-selling novels such as the Harry Potter series, various works in the fields of jazz, rock, and rap, some YouTube videos, and self-help manuals. For the low levels of pop culture, it includes tabloids, Howard Stern radio, infomercials, The Kardashians, erotic movies, movies such as the Hangover series, and the like. Okay, so we can see here the categories of popular culture, and we are going to talk about each in our next classes. For the meantime, let us identify the different kinds of print culture and the like. Okay, so print culture includes books, journals, newspapers, and prints of great paintings, as well as in everyday items such as theater programs, official circulars, calendars, diaries, ads, and movie posters on street corners. For the radio culture, we have the radio broadcasting, radio genres such as talk show, and the radio stage such as radio and advertising or internet radio. For the pop music, we have the rock and roll, hip hop, and indie music. For the cinema and video, we have the movie theater, horror, animation, the blockbuster, video culture, video games, HBO, and Netflix. For the television, we have the comedic and the reality television, web TV, and TV in the internet age. For the advertising and branding, we have the ad culture and of course branding. For the pop language, we have slang, spelling style, and emoji. And for the online pop culture, we have of course technology, mashup culture, meme culture, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, and of course virality. Okay, now let us then try to answer this question. Do you think popular culture will survive? Okay, Now let us know the relationship between media and the pop culture. So the mass media, which introduces and supports the adoption of particular trends, has long been related to popular culture. These outlets could be considered taste makers, or people or organizations who shape how others think, eat, listen, drink, dress, and so on. Taste makers can have a significant impact. Television, radio, and the ever-increasing use of the internet are the top 3 methods of media consumption in the Philippines that can proliferate the popular culture. Taste makers can contribute to the vitality of culture by introducing new ideas, music, programs, or products to the public. The ability to sway or influence consumer preferences, on the other hand, can be worth millions of dollars. Media corporations set aside huge advertising resources to promote their most promising projects in the traditional media model. Test makers are urged to spread the word about the next great thing. Alright, that's the end of our lesson today. See you on our next class. Thank you so much, and don't forget to subscribe. See you!